It's my great pleasure to be serenading you for a little bit before we welcome the amazing Charmer Finches to the stage. I'm going to start with a very new song, something special for your ears that not many other pairs of ears have heard before, so that's diving in the deep end, that's called. God, the days when I would walk the lonely road, again without my bow. God, the times when I would play the lonely bow. Again, without my arrow, I'm lost in your blue eyes. But lost is a happy word in a sea of boundless plenty. And who would have thought that we would find our melting point? Oh, little love was stronger as an alloy and harder than the heart of a distant sign. We had to break down to light that bright new spark. And on that other ocean planet, wilder than our dreams, we were forged in hydrogen and tempered in the sea. Hand in hand you showed me backward somersaults into a soulless sea, where on a distant planet, with waves the size of mega cities, but you held me safely. You showed me safety here in this wild world. Thank you. This is another brand new song for me. I've been thinking a lot lately about how every person has this magical, deep, incredible inner life that no one else really gets to see. So many things happening just below the surface. For every single person in this room, everyone that you pass in the street. And when I was at school, the first book I really devoured multiple times was by Virginia Woolf, and it was Mrs. Dalloway, and I was just marveling at how books give you this extraordinary insight into the inside of a person's mind, which you don't get from conversations and you don't get even from movies. It's all dialogue and all the stuff that goes unsaid. sometimes it's darker things that you never suspect, that you never saw coming. In her chest there sits a kingfisher, blue like the river below, blue like the river below. She reaches for watercolors, all shades of indigo, shades of indigo. She says this room has reeds in all the wrong places. It's no place for a girl to, no place for a girl to go. But I'll push myself to put one foot forward. I'll try to find my way, I'll try to find my way home. If you're going to do blue, well, you might as well do it properly. Do it properly. In her chest there sits a kingfisher, blue like the river below, blue like the river below, below, below. There's the roof. There's the floor. There's the guitar. All right, got my bearings. So this song, let's see, where are we going next? Where are we going next? Let's go here. Let's go here because it's very important. I love a lot of most musicians that I know, when you go to their gig, open with a heartfelt acknowledgement of country, welcome to country, acknowledgement of country. And I think it's important wherever we can to take it even further. And for me, that has meant reading books. There's kind of a theme emerging, isn't there? Love my books. And understanding that to get out of this extraordinary mess that we've backed ourselves into as humanity, we're going to have to pay a lot of close attention to keepers of land-based living wisdom, because the land waits patiently for us to wake up to all that she has to generously give to us and bestow us and uphold our lives with. And so I wrote this song from the perspective of stumbling lost on a land that knows far more than I ever will, and the humility with which it waits for us to wake up and get our act together. I'm lost by the light of the silvery moon, lost by the light of the silvery moon. It held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited. I couldn't find peace by the leaf-stained stream. I couldn't find peace by the leaf-stained stream. It held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited, held my hope and waited. Fragments of a misty morning, my eyes been cut by paper, stumbling blind in a place I know. She took my hand and waited, and it goes untold, these memories of old. They go untold, these memories of old. The whole truth is held in a drop of rain. The whole truth is held in a drop of rain. But we decline to taste it. We decline to taste it. We decline to taste it. Our secrets held in the old Cousteau. Our secrets held in the old Cousteau. Hold me there, I'm safe now. Hold me there, I'm safe now. Hold me there, I am safe now. If you can't say it like you mean it, then write it down for later. She will wait to hear it, souls lifted from the pavement. And it goes untold, these memories of old. They go untold, these memories of old. So this next song was written just before the birth of my second son, and it was a time where I kept thinking, oh gosh, what if I'm not enough? What if I don't have enough energy, enough time, enough money to do this justice, to give all of the love, to do all of the tasks, the relentless tasks of parenting. And I thought, well, hang on, that's a bit of a strange way to be going into this journey of, starting motherhood of 2. And I thought, why am I thinking like that? And I realised we're all trained to think like that because we live in a society that's like, an economy that's based around scarcity, causing value, and, everyone's always thinking about what we're going to run out of and what we need more of. And that's actually the opposite to how nature works, because in nature, where there's abundance, there's mutual flourishing, and if you have too much, you give it away, and the best things that you have a lot of are things that you never run out of, and that's kind of, a healthy ecosystem is never going to run out of stuff because there's built on structures of mutual flourishing. And I thought that's a way better way to go into this, and we'll deal with the dwindling bank account when it happens. So yeah, I just thought and then, that's what this song was about at the start. And then what happened was friggin' billionaires shot stars into space at a time where everyone else was worried about putting food on the table, and that kind of just went crunch in the opposite direction of like, yeah, that's the path that some people think that we're choosing to go forward in as a collective, but I think there's a lot better ideas out there. So yeah, space. Streaks of thinning clouds and feet so far from any solid ground and let it out. Try to come back down, we're gaining speed. Outer atmosphere, humans heading into space with no water. Humans heading into space with no water. Fear tears holes, strips the blue to black, and off we go. No footholds or turning back, and now beyond. Blue I've never known, and off we go. No control of fear. Humans heading into space with no water. 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 Every spring we'll come find you. Every spring, how deep the well. All alone, lost ties with anchor point and spinning slow. Tether cut and compass gone, which way down? Can't get a read on it, so pull me in. Tie me to the mothership, walk me down, we'll dig around to find water. Push me through the reeds and deep into water. Walk me down, we'll dig around to find water. Push me through the reeds and deep into water. Every spring we'll come find you. Every spring, how deep the well. All right. I live up in the hills, very lucky to live surrounded by very seasons that you can feel very viscerally. And I love this season in particular because, the leaves fall off the trees, and we've got this really eerie, not good sense at the moment because we're all waiting for the big rains to come. We're all ferrying water around the place like, desperate little beavers trying to stay alive up there. But there's something so nice about, leaves rotting as a general metaphor, like out with the old, rot, nutrients, in with the new. And also this idea that, you know, we can hunker down a little bit for winter and hibernate. And so this song is about the postpartum hibernation that happened for me, with my first child born in winter, where we just wanted to shut the world out and work out, oh my God, what the hell are we doing? And, you know, make that safe coziness. And then came the spring, and suddenly it's like, I want to show you all of the excellent things of this world. So. Borrow, borrow all you need to never leave you. Borrow, borrow on earth and hide inside that tunnel. I know, wonderful lover, I know, you're the victim of a lot of love. Ooh, you cop a lot of love. Follow, follow all the creatures out into the meadow. Meddle in affairs of birds and bees and fellow felons, felonies, a winter pentabello, mellow melodies, and give it to the breeze. Oh, we give it to the breeze. Because all we want to do is take you out into the sun. All we want to do is shower you with love. And if you cry, we'll hold you in our arms and wrap you up. Shadow, shadow is a word to end his darkest battles. But all I wanna do is be your shadow. Although how do we know who's for whistle wrapped up close, from skin to bone and toe to toe? Don't know who's used me, don't need to know. I'll be your shadow, be my skin and bones. Don't know who's used me, don't need to know. Because all we wanna do is take you out into the sun. All we wanna do is shower you with love. And if you cry, we'll hold you in our arms and wrap you up. Take me for a drive, babe. I wouldn't notice any of the scenery. I wouldn't comment on a thing we did. I wouldn't know where we ended up. 'Cause you'll be there and I will be with you. You'll be there and I will be with you. I will be with you. There's a chance I have gone a little wrong all this time I've been spending on my own. It took me a while to notice I was bleeding. It took even longer to wash it in the kitchen sink and hang myself up to dry. So I'd be ready to go outside 'cause you'll be there. So I will be with you. You'll be there. So I'll be right there with you. I'll be right there with you. Ooh, ah, oh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, we're both waiting. We are waiting for you. We're both waiting. We are waiting for you to come outside. I usually play with my band. They're all extraordinary, wonderful, quirky musicians, and have to write out 3 different set lists because they all call the songs 3 different things. And most of the things aren't in English. It's just like drum parts phonetically kind of written out and very confusing. So I thought, oh, I'm playing by myself. I'll just write myself a nifty little code. No idea what it means now. Cool. Got it. Alright, so this is a special dedication song which I wrote to celebrate the work of the Bob Brown Foundation. I see a cool t-shirt floating around in here that says proudly to protect our native forests, and it's extremely important that we continue that fight. And I thought I'd write this song called Takaina to celebrate the beauty of that Tasmanian rainforest that is so criminally being threatened and decimated by mining activities down there. And this song, I figure people have the trees covered. Like, you know, we're seeing these devastating images. If you follow the Bob Brown Foundation Instagram page of, like, you know, those logging trees which are designed to carry, like, you know, lots and lots of trees. Just like they've cut down trees that are so big that you can only fit one of these giant trees in the truck. And that image just speaks heartbreak for itself. But I figure who's going into bat for all the critters, like the little bugs that are also losing their beautiful forever homes. And so I wrote this song for all the bugs and the critters and the mycelium, like this amazing network of fungi tendrils that are under the forest, helping the trees to communicate with each other. And all of this stuff that happens without us even knowing it, without us even ever being able to see it. Anyway, here we go. Song for the bugs. Take me to where the rainbow lead the way. Take me to the land where the raindrops play in the wind. Stop searching for the gold. The color is the reward. Stop searching for the who. Find something along the way. spanning the lands, holding hands, roots bring the water up, ants crawling, ants, trees that breathe out, you breathe links forming, transferring moss underfoot of the giants forming, giants, giants from water. Watch it trickle, watch it flow. Dip your feet in and let go. Give your whole body to the river. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, hey. Under the earth there are hands holding hands, reaching and spanning the lands, holding hands, roots bring the water up, ants crawling, ants, trees that breathe out, you breathe links forming, transferring moss underfoot of the giants forming, giants, 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 giants forming from water. We are all ants. Thank you. Aaron keeps reminding, this is my partner Aaron over here. I'm gonna call him out for a second because he keeps reminding me, hey, you know, you tell like fun stories too sometimes, like not just all doom and gloom about humanity heading fast and accelerating towards the cliff of no return. And remember, your songs are quite, you know, dreamy. So like wake people up in between the songs with your fun stories. I haven't really nailed that this time, just kind of leaning hard into the, you know, arty kind of woe is life. But hey, we all need a bit of that sometimes too, right? And you're going to be so uplifted by the exquisite harmonies that are up next. So this song is about, you know, when another article comes out that details, you know, latest IPCC report and just how bad things are. And, you know, that first response that you feel when you read about that. Unfortunately, sometimes it isn't rage and anger and fight the system. Quite often it's just like, oh, God. Cry? Hide? Choke? Anyway, hopefully you just like embrace that feeling, have a cry, and then find the rage. And this song is just about that first moment of the pits. It's the pits. You find me in a ditch. I like it there when the water runs. A pedant would call it a creek then. I'm still waiting for the rain. You might find me on a tin roof. It gets dangerous in the wet. I tell you, it's awfully safe right now. I'm still waiting. Where will we go when the rain has been rained out? And what is the plan if we've poisoned the lake? What can we give to beg forgiveness after so many years of take? Can we ever repay things we cannot replace? and the flames. I had time to leave, but couldn't decide which way. So I'm standing here as it burns, still deciding. Well, I lost myself in a report. It had awful news of the things that we've done. We can fix it if we start, but we're still waiting. Where will we go when the rain has been rained out? And what is the plan if we've poisoned the lake? And what can we give to beg forgiveness after so many years of take? Can we ever repay things we cannot replace? The sum of our mistakes. Still waiting, still waiting, still waiting for the change. End on a quick little number about a really spooky dream that I had about a platypus man. A man that had a platypus head instead of a man's head. And he was hanging out in this swampy part of our property, demanding that I take better care of the local creek, of which I did attempt to do so by getting my hands dirty and pulling out weeds and sniffing blackberries. And I got tired really quickly because very hot sun, and I realised, hey, manual labour is maybe not the best way for me to help the platypus man. Instead, I shall write a song for him. All is clear with the college rain. Hills scoop clear the valley moon. Paths lead me to the waterways by amphibious bubbling tune. Scrubby thicket is a mess by day, has been most smooth to ambient grey, and the gift drifts in on summer breeze is clarity. Platypus man, he turned to me, stared through my bones and blood. You're this foot of these stones, this mud. Till you cross the river, don't let it dry. Follow it where it runs. Oh, this foot of these stones, this mud. Leopard upped his eyes on her shoulder blades, watched as we laid the little soul to rest on a bed of hay. Pebbles in the creek crunch underfoot. Creature digs for water that the apple farmer took. Ha 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 ha. Ah. Platypus man, he turned to me, stared through my bones and blood. Yo, this wood of these stones, this mud. Till you cross the river, don't let it dry. Follow it where it runs. Oh, this wood of these stones, this mud. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you. Thanks, I'm Anya Anastasia. Thank you, Kevin, for a lovely sound. And thank you so much to Charmer Finches for having me. I'm so excited for their beautiful set. And help yourselves to a drink and come right back and settle in. Thank you.